For more stories like this, hit the like button and subscribe so we can create more videos like this. In the misty hills of Belmere, where it rained almost every day, lived a cheerful old man named Arlo. He wasn't rich. He didn't own much. But he had a little shop filled with color. He made umbrellas, big ones, small ones, some with painted flowers, some with tiny bells that jingled when the wind blew. Despite the gloomy weather, Arlo smiled at everyone who passed by. The townspeople called him Sunshine Arlo because his presence made people forget the rain. One day, a violent storm struck Belmere. Lightning shattered trees, rivers overflowed, and Arlo's little umbrella shop was nearly washed away. In the morning, the villagers found him sweeping muddy water out of his shop, his umbrellas ruined. A neighbor said, "Arlo, how are you smiling right now?" He replied, "Ah, my dear, the storm only ruined things. It didn't take my hands, my heart, or the sky above." The mayor of Belmere came to see Arlo and offered help. "We can give you money from the town fund to rebuild." But Arlo refused kindly. "There are families who lost more than I did. Give it to them first." Word spread of his generosity. Strangers came to help rebuild his shop. Even children offered their pocket money. Arlo was deeply moved. One afternoon, a quiet girl named Mila stood outside Arlo's shop. She never smiled. Her parents had passed away in the same storm, and nothing could lift her spirits. Arlo gifted her a sky-blue umbrella painted with golden stars. Even on rainy days, he told her, "There's a whole universe above the clouds." That night it rained again, but people saw something magical. Little Mila walking through puddles, twirling the umbrella and smiling for the first time. Months passed, and strangely, the rain stopped. Belmere's rivers began to dry and farmers struggled. People laughed at Arlo. "No one needs umbrellas anymore." Sales stopped. Arlo had barely enough to eat, but he kept coming to his shop every day, fixing broken umbrellas and painting new ones. When asked why, he simply said, "Rain or shine, the heart needs color." With leftover paint, Arlo began painting umbrella designs on the windows of his shop. Suns, rainbows, and butterflies. People who passed by stopped, smiled, and took photos. A local artist saw his work and invited him to display the umbrellas at a city art fair. Arlo had never left Belmere, but he agreed. At the art fair, people were fascinated by Arlo's story. The man who smiled through storms and droughts, who painted joy even when life was gray. By the end of the fair, he had sold every umbrella. A large chain store offered him a deal to mass-produce his designs. Arlo politely declined. "I make umbrellas one at a time, with heart. I'm not in the business of selling shelter, I'm in the business of spreading joy." Rain returned to Belmere, not harshly but gently, like the town was healing. Arlo stood by his shop, watching children laugh and splash in puddles under umbrellas he had made. Even Mila now worked in his shop, painting little stars and moons on new ones. Arlo looked up at the sky and whispered, "I am grateful for the storms, the sunshine, and everything in between." Because true happiness, Arlo had learned, isn't about having everything. It's about being content no matter the weather.